So I was reading a report today that Britain to become carbon neutral by 2050, we've got to do a few things like walk a lot more, run, cycle, and drive electric cars, and plant trees, stuff like that, which I felt I could do. I could plant a tree, no problem, if that's required, and fly less. And apparently the aviation industry are looking at using renewable waste to fire up the jets, so you don't feel guilty when you go on holiday if that's what you're doing. And all the stuff I thought was pretty easy. Eat less meat. I mean, if you've got a thermostat in your house, keep it on 19 degrees. Don't go, I'm not sure if it was a really cold day, whether you wouldn't put it up a little bit. But I do my best. I would keep it at 19 degrees. I'm just saying that someone might just switch it up. But overall, I felt quite confident that it's not that, change to a heat pump as opposed to a gas boiler. The only thing I did think about eating less meat, because a lot of people struggle with that, is obviously when you start eating vegetables or legumes, as they're called, pulses, lentils, whatever it is, the vegetarian option, you can, especially with mushrooms, give off a bit of methane gas. You can fart a lot. That's just one of the consequences of eating legumes. And I was thinking, maybe, have they factored in, because obviously cows give off a lot of methane, but if you're not eating meat and you're eating a lot of lentils and a lot of kale, you may end up a very gassy individual. And have they calculated how much methane goes into your kitchen and through the gaps in the windows into the environment? Because that might be an error. I felt that's my contribution to the report. And also they're saying that when you do the waste recycling, you have to compost down your food. So if you're eating less meat, there'll be like a methane explosion in your container that composts it down, and you've got to make sure you keep the lid, and it might blow the lid off your methane pot. So you need to, they've got to think about these things, and I'm just helping along the process. But overall, I felt fairly confident about things.